Something was found in the frozen deserts of Siberia. Something so bizarre that Russian authorities rushed to seal the site within hours. Was it an ancient creature? A buried structure? Or evidence of a forgotten civilization? Today we uncover the truth behind the discovery Russia doesn't want you to know about. It all started with a deep-ground seismic anomaly, a strange pulse detected beneath the icy sands of Siberia's vast Arctic desert. At first, scientists thought it was a collapsed cavern, something common in permafrost regions. But this was different. The signal was rhythmic, structured. It almost sounded like machinery or something alive deep beneath the earth. The anomaly was so unusual that it couldn't be ignored. Local villagers in the area began reporting strange metallic echoes carrying on the wind at night. One hunter, a man who had spent his entire life in the taiga, claimed the ground itself vibrated like an engine beneath his feet as he tracked game. These weren't just rumors. They were first-hand accounts from people who knew this land better than anyone. The mystery was deepening, and the scientific community was buzzing with speculation. What was making these sounds? Driven by these strange reports and the persistent seismic signal, a research team was dispatched to the remote location. They set up their equipment and began drilling into the anomaly, expecting to find unusual rock formations or a hidden cave system. But their drill bit hit something solid, something that wasn't supposed to be there. It wasn't rock. It wasn't any known metal. It was something else entirely, something unknown. Early scans from ground-penetrating radar revealed a shocking image. The object buried deep beneath the ice had perfect symmetry. It was emitting unusual heat signatures, a faint warmth in the frozen ground. And most intriguing of all, it appeared to have an internal hollow chamber. Whatever this thing was, it was not natural. The team was ecstatic, on the verge of a world-changing discovery. They prepared to extract a core sample, to finally see what this object was made of. But just as they were about to begin, a convoy of unmarked government vehicles appeared on the horizon, racing across the tundra. Within minutes, the site was swarmed. The researchers were escorted off-site, their equipment confiscated, their questions met with silence. Within 24 hours, the cover-up was in full swing. High-resolution satellite images showed a massive, heavy tarp suddenly covering the entire dig site. Military tents appeared around the perimeter, and a strict no-fly zone was quietly issued for the airspace above. It was clear this wasn't just a research project anymore. It was a full-blown military operation. Witnesses in a nearby settlement reported seeing a large object, roughly the size of a bus, being removed from the site under the cover of darkness. It was completely wrapped in heavy black fabric, loaded onto a specialized transport vehicle and taken to a remote high-security military facility. The official explanation from the authorities? Routine geological activity, a standard, dismissive statement meant to end all questions. But the researchers knew otherwise. They were forced to sign strict confidentiality agreements, legally binding them to silence. Some of the most vocal members of the team even disappeared from public view. Their academic profiles erased, their phones disconnected. They were effectively silenced. So, what could this object be? With the official story being so unbelievable, scientists and independent investigators began to propose their own theories. The first is that it's an ancient artificial structure. Some speculate it could be a relic from a civilization far older than our own. Perhaps even linked to the mysterious Denisovans, an ancient human relative whose remains were first discovered in Siberia. Could they have been more advanced than we ever imagined? The second theory is that it's a frozen prehistoric creature. It's not a mammoth or a woolly rhino, but something far older, something unknown to science. Some have drawn comparisons to the mythical Olgoi Korkoi, the legendary Mongolian deathworm, a creature said to inhabit the Gobi Desert. Could a similar cryptid have been frozen in the Siberian permafrost for millennia? The third and most provocative theory is that it's extraterrestrial technology. The perfect geometry, the strange heat patterns, the advanced material, none of it matches anything known on Earth. This has led many to believe the object was not from our world. A piece of a crashed alien vessel buried for eons. Months after the incident, a single, grainy photo was leaked onto darknet forums, claimed to be from inside the military facility. The photo showed a section of a smooth, curved structure, dark and non-reflective. Etched onto its surface were markings that looked almost like a form of writing, but with a geometric complexity unlike anything seen before. Language experts who analyzed the image anonymously confirmed that it resembles no known language, ancient or modern, human or otherwise. Russia, of course, denied everything. They called the photo a fabrication and dismissed the entire story as a conspiracy theory. But the dig site remains sealed to this day, guarded and off-limits to everyone. So what exactly was pulled from the Siberian desert? A relic of our planet's forgotten history? A biological anomaly that defies our understanding of life? Or something far more advanced? A visitor from another world? Till Russia reveals the truth, we're left with only one certainty. Whatever they found, it wasn't meant to stay buried. What is your theory? Let us know in the comments below. If you want to explore more real-world mysteries, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel.